Eastern Michigan doing the unthinkable.
Huge potential here.
He gets one, he gets two.
That is beautiful, beautiful front to back right there.
Up 3-1 Eastern. Looking good, feeling good. Life is good.
Hello, friends and denizens of Eastern Michigan University. My name is Henry.
I'm Nolan.
And we got ourselves some Eastern Michigan League of Legends tonight with a game against Buffalo at University, who are a very strong and very promising team. But before we talk about that, let's go a bit into our schedule here. So, yeah, today versus Buffalo at University in League of Legends, and then tomorrow will be Valorant. So, you know, depending on how things go here, it might be revenge for one side on the other end. Then on the 17th, we will be going against Bowling Green in Valorant, and then against Ohio in both League of Legends and Valorant on 18th and 19th, respectively. And our game last week got moved to the end of the season. Very strong team, but they couldn't play, so look forward to that. And I believe that will be, yeah, that will be on the 11th of next month. So, yeah. As for our standings, so far, so good. We won our first game, and Buffalo lost their game, but they lost to pretty much the best. So they're 0-1. Doesn't really mean much at the moment. They could easily be a very dangerous opponent. But so far, Eastern Michigan, we're sitting pretty. So yeah, Ball State's the one to look out for. And again, that will be the game at the end of the season. But other than that, let's take a look at our roster. So, yeah, so these are your mad lads in the seats, and Zero being faceless, the faceless icon of hatred, needed hatred, considering how well he did last week, but hatred nonetheless. It's a hot topic. It's a little bit of fun. But yeah, very strong performances so far this season. I'm curious to see how it goes this week into Buffalo, just because they are a much stronger opponent. So we'll see how this new team how strong our unity and composition is. All right, and care to introduce yourself in terms of League of Legends and background in it? Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm Nolan. I'm just here as a first-time caster, and I play mid lane. I'm on the team for Washington Community College.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm kind of new to this thing, but I'm hoping to do well.
All right. Well, you know the game, and you know it on a team level, which is great, because honestly, finding league casters can be quite difficult, just because who wants to take the time to learn League of Legends? Who would do that to themselves, you know? Yeah, no. I'm going to appreciate that, because I like watching the game competitively, but you know, I'm a filthy casual. I'm a bronze player, like, you know, so like you're more skillful insights, I presume. You know,
Well, we'll see about that.
Are you smarter than a bronze player? We'll play that live tonight. So yeah, but overall, I'm looking forward to the game. We should have draft soon, but not now. You know. And yeah, anything you want to say?
Nothing at the moment. I mean, I just saw them warming up on some ARAM Mayhems, and they were looking good.
Yeah. I heard someone complaining about Tap Dancer. Like,
Oh.
yeah. Which, I mean, come on, that's such a fun perk. But I don't know. Tap Dancer used to be the funnest perk, but they've had so many crazy perks now. Like, you can ride a train in.
You can get Stackosaurus with Tap Dancer, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
I still think it's one of the best ones.
I think what they've done with ARAM is absolutely beautiful, honestly. They've embraced it as a chaotic mode. I know they were talking about, like, ranked ARAM for a while.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like, don't do ranked ARAM.
No,
then everyone's
no.
just going to, like, when people play ARAM and I see them queue up with, like, 3 ADCs and 2 healer enchanters, it's like, oh, you little wimps, you know? It's like, when I play ARAM, I'm playing Scion and I'm tower diving every possible second. Because, you know, this is... I don't want...
One death per minute is what I strive for.
If you're not dying once per minute in ARAM, you're not playing it right.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it when it's an absolute blitz, because I gotta be cautious in the main game. If I'm playing ARAM, I'm sick of the main game. I just want to punch people, you know?
Yeah.
So
You know, I recently discovered, I think the snowball augments are really slept on. I
Yeah.
keep getting pinball, and I just bounce it across, and by the time you finish bouncing it, it's like 5-second cooldown.
Yeah, no, you can just keep chucking that out. And no, snowball's always been underrated. Like, everyone takes it, but few appreciate the subtlety and art of throwing a good snowball. Yeah, no,
It is an art form for
like,
sure.
the electrocute combo with snowball. You gotta respect it.
Yeah,
yeah.
The auto snowball auto.
Yeah. But we're gonna go to break real quick, and when we're back, we'll be in draft. So just stay tuned. Okay, and we are back. Going to be doing a live draft now. This is a first. This is a wonderful new UI, and I have to say we have a really active chat today. We have some love for Lance, some contrarianism for Lance, even a bit of support for Buffaloes, which I love to see the narrative, and then the zero hate, which you know we're numb to at this point. So yeah, and from my understanding, well, not from my understanding, from the UI clearly, Buffalo is red side.
Yep.
They're going to be banning Rise, which is a really good idea right now, obviously. Yeah.
I saw both teams played a lot of Jace jungle, so we're going to have to see if that's a heavily contested pick this game.
Yeah. Drywall didn't play Jace last time, but at the same time, I could definitely see it happening.
And there it is. Perfect.
You did your homework. Good stuff. Yeah. No, Jace, obviously, very strong pick, very comfort pick. And it's funny because it feels like they were banning against Drywall specifically, right? They banned the Skarner,
right.
they banned the Malphite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't see much besides the Jace, but we'll see what they pick on the enemy jungle team, or the Buffalo team, rather.
I mean, Nico Varus is an annoying lane to go against.
That's for sure.
That's so much harassment, right?
Yep.
And a lot of control. Like, that's a you screw up once and you're out of here type role. So I do like the Jhin pick, potentially, because, you know, Jhin, obviously, not the easiest guy to pin down.
He opens up a lot of opportunity for his teammates to come in and carry. So it's looking like a little bit of a poke comp here.
Yeah, and Jhin, naturally, very good synergy with Jace, right? Like, so, and if they go for Pyke, that could be an interesting counter to the more passive, well, I wouldn't call Nico Varus passive, but, you know.
It's definitely, definitely a poke heavier.
Ooh, I like Alistar, though.
Matchup.
I like the sustain of Alistar combined with the engage. Oh, that's juicy. Oh, Maokai. Okay. And do you think that's gonna be Maokai support or?
I think it's. If I had to guess, I'd say it's support, but I'm not entirely sure. I think support Maokai has been the play for a little bit of time now. I don't think I've seen top.
Yeah, not
recently.
in a while. Yeah. Well, but Maokai obviously one of the best ultimates in the game, right? Like, I mean, so slap that, fit him into whatever role you can. But yeah, since they were hovering support, I think that makes sense.
Ooh, Ari. Okay.
You got a lot of experience on Ari?
I've got a little bit. I've been trying to pick it up recently. It's really strong right now, so
yeah.
I'm not surprised it got picked at all.
Well, can you explain to us what's strong about her at the moment?
Well, I wish I could.
You wish you could. Oh, I love it.
No, I mean, I don't know especially, but I think just, I don't know. She's strong right now, man.
She's strong right now, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay. I mean, Ari is also, as long as the items are good, she's never bad. Like, her kit is fantastic. Obviously, very big playmaker, very big confidence pick. Not a lot of frontline from Buffalo, so it'll be interesting to see if they fully commit to this poke comp. I think that'd be quite bold with a Maokai on our team, but especially because we got counter poke. So, like, I think they're going to need some kind of juggernaut themselves, or tank. Like, so, but top and jungle, obviously, they're going to have roles for that. So, let's see what they do. Second half of the bans are done. We have banned. Let's see. They've banned. We banned their jungles, and they have banned our mids essentially.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a Ori pick on the side of Eastern here with the Jace. I think it's a good combo.
Yeah, Ori Jace and Ori Maokai as well. Like, I think Ori's a very natural fit here. And I like the Vi pick for Buffalo. Yeah, no, I don't have too much to add. It's just a very
fully
solid
committing
pick.
to that dive.
So, I don't think I've seen Lance play. So, okay.
Zoe would be really interesting here.
Yeah.
I think Zoe in the current meta is not too good.
Yeah.
I think Ziggs would be a better pick. So we'll see what they end up picking.
Do you think Ziggs really fits our composition in this mode? Like, yeah, okay.
Well, there it is.
There it is. I
mean,
guess we'll find
well,
out.
Yeah, whether it fits or not. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's good for that poke, and not much else to say there.
Well, and yeah, and Zig's
It's also a really safe.
safe in lane and just immense tower pressure, obviously.
Yeah, especially into the Ari Vi, it's gonna be a really good peeler.
Right,
I'd say.
and then we got Mundo. How is Mundo right now?
He's pretty good.
I feel like I haven't seen a lot of Mundo.
He's been good for a while.
Yeah.
I think he's in a pretty good spot right now. So we'll see. I don't think they have a good. Sorry, I don't think Buffalo has a good comp into the Mundo. But then again,
The thing
I'm
is,
Plat.
I don't know. Hey, man. This is a safe space. I'm bronze. I don't really know where Mundo fits in onto the team now. We got the 2 CC. Who cares about CC guys on the squad? Okay. Yeah, I feel like Maokai is really good engage. I don't know if I like the peel options from Maokai. Like, I think Maokai obviously has good peel, but I feel like Maokai can't stop Olaf, for example, right? Which we didn't know,
yeah.
but like, and Vi, you know.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think what's going to be really important here is that on the side of Eastern, they're getting to these jungle objectives first and getting set up and not letting Buffalo come in and contest with the Jace poke and Maokai and Zig's anti-engage. I think that's what their game plan is going to be.
Basically just deterring fights rather than because they're a poke heavy squad, but they also have a much better access to a backline for us. Meanwhile, I feel like Mundo is probably going to just be split pushing for most of this comp. I feel like just a constant pressure.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's looking like. I think there's always a chance that it's Jace top, Mundo jungle, but we'll see. It's probably Mundo top. But I don't really know what their picks are usually, because I do know that Drywall Boxer usually picks more of the tank
right,
junglers.
because he was a support for us in the last season, and so it's a natural fit because jungle's just like support with less boundaries, basically. And a full-time schedule. So yeah, all right then. Well, we will see how this goes into game one. I think we will cut to break for now if things aren't getting immediately started here. And yeah. Oh, they're an in-game draft? Okay. Well, I gotta say, I love seeing all the action going on in chat. We've had a lot of viewership actually, and a lot of engagement. Last game I saw, we had like 256, which like.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, and
256. That's a lot.
That's a lot, especially for like a collegiate game. Like no.
Who was the opponent last week?
Last week was Western.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And we had a very decisive victory against them. Oh, you're having a giggle at production?
No, I'm having a giggle at the chat.
Oh, okay,
I'm just like just reading all of it.
I mean, this is what it means. This is what it means to be alive. This is the gamer speak, so to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if Bad Bunny comes to perform. I doubt it though.
Now, which one of us do you think they're implying is a challenger player in disguise? I'm gonna say you.
Honestly, I think they might be waffling a little bit there.
Yeah, you sure? You sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'll be quite sure.
Are you sure our immense knowledge of the picks in the meta and oh gee, I wonder what Mundo's going to do this game? Like, that's not a tell as to at least I'm under-researched at the moment, but
I am too. I mean,
well, you know the Jace.
Well, that's I just looked at their op.gg.
That's more than me at the moment. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess so. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we can only speculate so far. It's not like we don't since it's a new team. Like new composition of our team on our end. Like, I mean, you know, Lance and Zero are actually, no, Zero was top lane last time. So Lance is really the only consistent from the last season.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we don't really keep track of Buffalo. So, like, it's kind of hard to speculate as to, like, what each player is going to do, essentially.
Yeah.
We're still getting to know these
We'll
folks.
see. Well, you know, initially Zero was a ADC player, and then he, when he joined here, he just swapped to top lane. So I think it's nice that he's got his role back.
And he got so bullied in top lane. Oh my god. He was always taking the L in top lane for our team. And we still did pretty good, all things considered. So I'm happy to see Zero back in his natural habitat.
Yep, and the same with Drywall Boxer. I know he's a jungle player.
Okay, we are having some technical issues, so it's a big surprise. So we are going to go to break right now, but we'll be right back. Go. All right, so it is Mundo top.
Yep.
Mundo Olaf top. And yeah, Ari Ziggs. I do like Ziggs into Ari, personally. Not a lot of mobility. Ari can pressure with good charms and stuff, but Lance is, you know, one of our goats for a reason, and I think he's going to play a nice, safe Ziggs game.
Okay. Well, we'll see. He's already a little bit under half HP. We'll see how the lane
Yeah, and he's
continues to go.
also out of mana right now, like running out of mana already, but I have a feeling that's not going to be too big of an issue, especially with his Dorans. Okay, early jungle contesting, and the Ari has time to rotate over. Okay, they're in a pincer position.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a sticky situation.
I would not. Wow, that was an early flash from Drywall. Great commitment. We're gonna get a trade for it. It's still not over yet. Drywall now actually in a sticky spot. That's Olaf at low. That's
wow.
That Olaf may as well have been like an item up at that HP. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's the Olaf thing, and we'll see. He picks up a longsword and it boots, and the wave on Mundo's side is looking okay.
I don't know if I like Mundo into a fed Olaf. Like, not fed, but, you know, for this early in the game, like...
Yeah. That is a little scary.
You have nothing to really deter Olaf here, but we'll see how that goes. I have to say, that was a really interesting early game. Why do you think it got that aggressive that quickly?
Shoot, I don't know.
You don't know. That's all right.
I mean, they're playing the Olaf Vi. It's a pretty strong top side.
Yes, very strong, especially early game.
Yeah, I mean, with the Nico Varus, you know, they're always going to get prio, so it's going to be hard. Well, actually, it's going to be quite easy for them to move too. So I think they're just playing. You know what?
No, you're absolutely right.
I don't know.
No, I think that's a very smart thing about the Nico Varus comp, right? It's like we don't have to be bot side that much because we're just going to keep this wave pushed in, right?
Yeah.
Like, that is a very... And so it makes total sense that they put for resources in top. And we were able, you know, to get something for Drywall there, and that's big. You know, Soraya Dirk on Jace is really scary. But, yeah, I mean, Ari has lost Chapter. That's going to drastically... She's going to be able to play much more aggressively with that.
I mean, yeah, she's going to be able to clear the wave with just QW.
Yeah.
As you see here, she
Oh, but
just completely
great-
one-shots the back line.
Great trade from Lance there. Very disciplined. Didn't flinch, didn't get scared. And yeah, no, this bot lane is kind of like Maokai is good here, but like, well, I would say Maokai is good here, but again, it's like the engage on Maokai is so committal, right?
Mhm.
Like, and I don't think saplings are going to do much for you in this lane.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, especially when Varus and Nico have so much control over the lane.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do as a Maokai Jin.
And interestingly enough, we're going to have another fight on top side. Normally around this time of the game, we'd be getting gank mid or someone would be going for dragon, but going to take Famundo bait.
Wow.
And that fish is going to eat the worm and swim away.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That didn't go to plan at all. And
No, that's
thankfully,
really tough.
we didn't lose too much tempo jungle-wise because Vivai was there, ready to back up the play. But imagine if Vi was taking dragon at that point, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't expect the Olaf to just one-shot the Mundo from that HP.
well, but this fed Olaf, you know? He's up a longsword, and it's Olaf. All right.
But Olaf really.
Now we're setting up for the dragon play, but bot lane is in shambles at the moment. Like, oh, but the fed Jace poke,
Yeah, that was
though.
a nice cue from Drywall
But
Box.
Shambo, be careful of those Jin emotes when you're one shot from being killed, and here comes Vivai. Now everyone is kind of huddling down in the bunker of bot lane.
We see Ari moving down towards bot side, so they might be looking for a dive here. It looks like Jace is going to be able to deter them off of that.
Yeah, but you need bot's gotta get out of there. And Buffalo is really moving as a unit, right? That Ari is always there, which obviously makes sense. And oh no, Lance out
might
of
be in a
position. But
big
wait a minute,
steep
he's
fish.
fighting, dodges most of his skills. There's both flashes coming out, but oh. That just caught out of position, getting a little too comfortable with that Ari being away from lane.
Yep.
But I
Yep.
mean, that is kind of the thing, right? It's like you have Varus Nico bot, right? And so they're going to always have prio, right?
Yep.
And Ziggs is so passive in mid lane that Ari is going to have prio a lot too, right? So like,
Well, I think generally Zig should probably have prio in this lane. He's got more range and his wave clear is pretty good. So
it's more that the Ari's like up an item though, right? Like on
Yeah.
paper, yeah, you're absolutely right.
that's true. It is a 2-in-1 Ari or 2-0 Ari.
Yeah, with Lost Chapter too. And I mean, Lance has Lost Chapter now, but like, yeah, this is a very rough start for Eastern. A lot, and you know, it's not for lack of trying either, because I mean that early jungle fight on top side was pretty good. It's just the Olaf was able to rotate enough, and early game Mundo is nowhere near as scary as early game Olaf.
So we'll see if they end up playing for the grubs or if they end up, because I know, you know, Dragons this season have been under a lot more contention than last season. So I'm interested to see how they play out this the objectives here.
I think Eastern really needs a gank right now. We need some kind of like shutdown or something to get us back into the game, right? Like, I think if we get grubs, it's going to be good, but like, how do you get grubs in this situation, right? Vivai's there, the Olaf's fed, the Ari's fed, right? It's like topside is so dangerous right now.
Yep. So what I expect to see here is I'm assuming we see Jace walking down towards bot side. They're probably going to look for a dive or something on the bot lane. And because, you know, they want to get something for these grubs. So we'll see if they're able to carry that out.
All right, and here it goes. A little bit telegram. Oh wait, but protective Nico. Oh, it's not enough though. Wait a minute. This is massive. The Ziggs bomb going to come in, and yeah, no, Jace isn't going to be able to burst him down that quick, but still going to do a nice chunk, and that is exactly what we needed. Bot side was the more vulnerable side, and unfortunately we didn't catch Vivarus, but we do at least get one kill and another feed for another bit of gold in Drywall's pocket.
That's right. That's right. So they're going to be, yeah, for sure looking to play this game through the Jays here.
Yeah.
One thing that's really nice this game is the Mundo really scales hard, and Olaf kind of falls off later.
Yes.
So I think in the late game, you know, they'll be able to play around the Fed Jace, and they've got the Mundo and the Maokai, and I feel like they're going to have a really nice, strong late game.
And Mundo is a champ that you really have to work hard to shut down, and they haven't put all the resources into just dunking on top lane. So I think that there is comeback potential for Inferno here in the top side.
Yep.
And also, another big thing, Drywall is a full item in, which is massive.
Wow,
like,
yeah,
so's
first
the,
item.
So's the Ahri, but I think I prefer to have a full item on Jace than full item on Ahri at this stage of the game. So there is comeback potential here. But it's going to be on Drywall's shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just shout outs to the two best skins on these respective champs in top lane.
Oh, we got Brolov versus Corporate Mundo.
Yeah, yeah.
Business versus casual.
Exactly. But Eastern kind of under house arrest right now, right? Like, we can't really go anywhere, right?
Yep.
We can't contest, we can't do vision, and with the Ahri on the move, that is going to be very dangerous. Because we don't know where Ahri is right now, Bot is going to have to play very carefully here. They can't really have a turn to push up. And oh, that's something else that's nice. Nico can just like get rid of the Maokai seedlings with Clone. Like,
Oh, right. Yeah.
yeah, so that's another strength of this champion that's just kind of negated here. All right, we got another.
Steven looking for Drywall Boxer
Okay.
looking for something here.
This is potentially.
Maokai ult comes out.
I feel like that's just a little early, but wait, who am I to know? This is massive damage, and you don't mess with Jace. Look at that damage. Going to get the berry, very smartly retreats, doesn't get baited in. But Vi is going to be coming on down, seeing if she can do anything, but just kind of waiting for it. Oh, gonna get the ambush on Drywall. Drywall doesn't know. Drywall doesn't know, and nothing Drywall can do here. Vi going to kill you when you're at that percentage, and she has ultimate, and that's a big shutdown. That pretty much activates Vi.
Yeah, that's a really tough hit for Eastern here.
Yeah, especially with Dragon up. Yeah, no, that's massive.
As Mundo is almost 40 CS down, above 40 CS down.
Yeah. You know
this
who's
is a
not
really tough
that
lane
far?
for him.
Oh wait. Oh, just gonna go for a proxy, and what can you do about it, right? Like, yeah, that's nasty. Well, like, there's no reason to keep dunking on Mundo at this point. Just get the farm. You're so far ahead.
Well, what I'm kind of curious about, you might not know the answer, I don't know, but
Test me.
is this really a good angle to look for the proxy here against Mundo? Because I feel like he can, you know, guarantee the perfect reset, but Mundo is a champ that just loves to get farm and loves to get funneled, so it seems like just giving Mundo a free lane would be kind of counterproductive.
That's actually very true, and that's the comeback element of Mundo, right? And I like that it looks like he's just going full HP, full mobility, but like also at the same time, they're up so far ahead in objectives, right? So maybe they're not banking on the game going long enough for Mundo to be a problem.
Right. That might be a good counter angle. Arya opting for the tank killer build. I've seen where you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Now you can't pin down Olaf, but Olaf's not scared. Olaf wants to die a warrior's death and is going to get the massive turnaround. Oh my lord! And that is the danger of Olaf.
Wow. A little bit of mid lane action too, but nothing's going to come of it.
Really good positioning and use of abilities by Lance. But I mean, can we talk about that Olaf? Because oh, but let's not talk about Olaf. Let's talk about bot lane. The tower dive going on here. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of bloodshed in this moment, and looks like we're going for more of a tower dive from Vi. Someone's going to die here, and it is going to be Lance.
Goes off, but no, it's not enough.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're able to get something bot lane with this Jhin. He's looking like he's going to be pretty strong.
Yeah, and look, even though Mundo is like full HP, just came to lane, has to respect the Olaf up ahead 2 levels. And I mean, when Olaf is low, Mundo doesn't quite have like the massive burst needed to just pop Olaf. Like, Mundo does good burst, but like, not enough to kill an Olaf.
Yeah, and especially not at this stage in
a
the
4-0
game.
Olaf. Like, yeah.
We'll see as some of the lane quests are getting completed, when we'll start to match these bot laners mid.
But that Olaf's just going to get scarier. And that's the thing, even if the game goes longer with those new quests, like Mundo will obviously hit a higher level, but like Olaf's going to hit it first, you know? And I know he's not as good late game, but like he's so far ahead right now.
Yeah.
Like as long as he maintains a level lead, and I mean, the quest lets him do that for a little bit longer.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough to come back from on the side of EMU.
Absolutely, and I mean, more objective control from Buffalo, right? Like, I mean, going to be taking Rift Herald right now, and everyone is just kind of under tower. There's no vision, basically. We got a little bit of vision bot side, but that's it, and looks like an invade is going to be happening in bot lane while they're taking Baron. Like, that's how much map control they have. That not only can they take Baron, but then they can come and spit in our yard, right?
That's a really unfortunate phrasing, but it is true. As they take the Rift Herald, we're just forced to sit back and watch.
And like, yeah, I mean, and again, this is a team that really, like, I feel like the Maokai isn't enough engage here, right? We were doing a poke build, right? But like, who are you going to poke down, right? Like, we've been relying on the Jace burst going on, and Vivera's all
coming out.
Okay, but gonna get away. Oh, wait,
TP coming
ultimates flying off everywhere. And I gotta say, Drywall paying homage to his home lane coming back.
Ult.
But you gotta get away from the Olaf. You can't even like protect. You can't even protect him. What are you gonna do?
You know, all in all, I think that was a really good for the side of EMU. They got the 2 kills. They lost the Maokai, but Mundo can push this top turret because Olaf TP.
Mundo's finally
seems
free.
Like a good spot here.
No, great move. And hey, guess who's our possible win condition? It's 0. He's getting fed.
I look forward to seeing the.
I've been very impressed by Drywall's Jace, by the way. Been making a lot of really good plays. I like just focusing on the bot lane. And here comes Vivai. Just gotta kind of be able to give Mundo a slap on the wrist. But Ari here. Okay, Corporate Mundo coming in. We got TP. Is Mundo sustain enough, or is he too far behind? He's too far behind. And now Lance going to be coming into the office, but the manager isn't there. He's been liquidated. And going to have Jace. Jace is for security. He's going to tell him to back off. He had Lance's back there. But, man, Mundo not able to get that far ahead.
Nope. Nope. I think he overstayed his welcome a little bit.
Yeah. And, you know, I get it. You got Warmogs, you got Swifties. You're feeling pretty safe. But, like, and Vi on her own is not that intimidating if you're Mundo. But once again, this Ari can just kind of, Mundo goes where he pleases. Ari's been going where she pleases this whole game. And I don't think there's anything we can do to even threaten this dragon.
Yeah. Like we said earlier, that game plan of getting to these objectives first is really hard when there's so much prio on the side of Buffalo.
And that Maokai ult's going to achieve nothing. The best we can hope for is a steal, and I don't think Buffalo's going to let that happen. Maybe a Ziggs ult, a Jhin ult if you're feeling quirky.
Maybe both.
Yeah, maybe we throw both at them.
But
a Ziggs Q, but nah.
Yeah.
Nah, they're on point. They're not going to let something that silly happen.
Nope. Where is Jace right now? Am I
dead? Oh, wait, no. Yeah.
Okay.
And not accessible in this mortal realm anymore.
I guess that was really unfortunate timing, huh?
Yeah, but also what can you, like, that's the thing, right? It's like Jace in this situation would need some kind of peel, I feel like. And like, I don't think Maokai can do that right now that well. Like in this situation, there's just too, Maokai kind of needs to be everywhere. You can't protect everyone, right? Like, because I feel like the Jace is kind of starting to fall off a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the things about Jace is after all, he is an AD assassin, so he needs to stay ahead to
Yeah.
be ahead.
But
And it's just hard in this game.
he can't 1v free against a fed team. Like, no. Even if he's fed. The Mundo game plan is still going though. Mundo keep pushing, but I mean, you know, the lanes are covered, right? We can't really get ahead in any lane, and right now we're finally getting some vision. We're going to put it down near Baron. I don't know if they're going to go for Baron immediately, but they're already, you know, coming in to basically take away what little vision we had.
This game is, I must say, been played pretty perfectly on from Remy.
Yeah, I'm very impressed overall. Like they've been very coordinated. It almost feels like pre-planned, and it's just going according to plan, right? Like, and yeah, they're taking an early Baron, and we're just kind of forced to sit and watch.
Yeah, not much we can do here. Ziggs is bot lane. He has the TP up.
Okay, we're gonna go for it though. Everyone's going in. We're gonna try to catch them, and yeah, no,
It looks like this is just Mundo's show, or Olaf's show.
Well, that's the thing, is like, Olaf just complete. Oh, but that's a big shutdown for Zero. Zero is our shining light right now. Like, that's a big shutdown. If anything, but then again, how are you going to stop this Olaf?
Yeah, that's a big issue.
What, Maokai with the Telegraph CC? Like,
what's good is that at least Jin has the Swifties, he has the Yomus, and hopefully he can run away from Olaf in time. But the Vial might just be too much for him to deal with.
yeah, that's the thing, right? Is like, once you get past Olaf, Vi's the next boss, and then you have Ari there as well to avoid. Like, there's just too much stuff to dodge, including literally undodgeable things to dodge. Like, oh yeah, let me just dodge this Vial real quick. Don't worry, I can make it back to Fountain in time.
Oh man.
Okay, going to be getting a little bit of a scuffle here. Buffalo is looking for an angle. We are under our tower, and they don't care. They got Baron. They are ready. And look at that, just going to walk in there. Why not? Give it a little left tap, knock it over.
You know, one thing I'm interested in is I see this Nico has a chain vest, and I'm kind of curious what that's going to build into.
Think that, I would build that into Trailblazer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love building Trailblazer on squishy mage supports because it gives them just a little bit more survivability and helps you rotate more, so you can provide your pivotal CC.
Okay, that's interesting. You know, I haven't seen much of that. So
I play a lot of Fiddlestick support, and I almost always build it on him.
Wow.
Yeah, but
they're looking to siege the tower here.
And also with how much damage they have. I mean, hell, Nico could build a Thorn Mail if she feels like it. Like,
That's true. That's true. They have a full damage team comp on the side of Buffalo, so.
And it's paying off. Like, what can you do to this Olaf? This Olaf can't overextend. It's just not possible. Okay, going to be getting the pin down, but once again, you hit Nico. Nico's going to be a bit squirrely.
Yeah, they're just trying to recover any form of control over their bot jungle here.
And I like Lance pushing mid lane right now. Gotta get whatever prio you can while they're distracted. But also,
he might get caught out for it here.
He is backing off now. Going to take a very. He's walking through the dangerous neighborhood, but it's okay. Homie Zero's got him. Oh, but now we got this awkward standoff mid with a Maokai ult coming in, but being more of a suggestion than an initiation. And without that, Eastern has no way to initiate. We just kind of have to sit back. All right. Western is a little bit separated right now, but I mean, Vanico going to be coming in, slamming it down, and one by one, Eastern Michigan falls. Zero and Lance making a retreat, getting out of a fight when they can, but I mean, Dragon's gone. And it's Mountain Soul. Mountain Soul on Olaf, like,
yeah,
that's some rough stuff right there.
That is some rough stuff, and they might even be looking to close out the game here.
Oh, yeah.
With Mundo Jace dead for another 20 seconds. I don't know if they can push all the way, but I don't know if they have to care.
They can push. If they just get inhibitor, it's great. Like, and I mean, what would you do to stop this? I got no ideas.
Sometimes all you can do is just cry and blame others.
Blame
That's what I
others.
would do.
That, you know what? That's a good strategy. I see now why people
Internet
do
issues.
it. Yeah. The sun was in my eye.
Right. At 8 p.m.
Yeah, exactly. With all the windows drawn. Buffalo just gonna kind of bleed us out, essentially, right? Don't overstay mid. That's for one way that they could lose this, right? Or not lose it, but lose some ground, right?
Right.
It's like, all right, we have Dragon Soul, we have Inhib down, and there's no objectives for Eastern to take. Like, yeah, it just take the slow route. I yell this at people in solo queue all the time. Like, please don't overextend. They're going to be back up in 20 seconds. Don't do it. And then they do, and then there's the shutdown, and then we're there for another 20 minutes.
You know, I feel like in solo queue, they take it as a challenge. They're like, oh, you think I'm going to die? Well, watch this.
Yeah. I don't need a team to start a team fight. One of my favorite Kled lines.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was a quote. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's from Kled.
You know, one of my favorite quotes is from my friend. I was buying Majai's on 0 Dark Seal stacks, and he was like, you can't win the lottery without a ticket. And I was like, you know what? That's a great point.
You know, that's sound advice. That's very sound advice. And Mundo Inferno going to be up in the fray. But doing what? Just kind of going for a business stroll. Yeah, murder here is more of a formality than anything else. And like, we're going to put up a fight. We're going to do some good damage. But the Olaf, once again, look who's running everyone down. Yeah, no, and
There he
this
goes.
will
And
finish
yeah,
it.
Jin can't even.
And Jin's
even
the
take a step.
speedster. He's
Yep.
the fast. You've seen the video to like Waluigi's pinball. Like,
Yep.
and
They're
they're
even
just,
chasing the Mundo. I mean, it's just a complete domination on the side of Buffalo
okay.
here.
I'm curious to see what adaptations we can make in game 2 because that was a very decisive game 1. But like, we had a strong early game, right? Like, we were behind early, but like Drywall was doing really good. Like, so I don't think that it's a hopeless turnaround, but like, they had a game plan, they pulled it off, they executed it, and yeah, I feel like in that instance, something like an Alistair would have been better because you have to sustain against the poke, right? And much more consistent engage, right? Like,
You know, I think one of the biggest issues here was the Mundo into the Olaf is just such a hard, time for a scaling champ like Mundo to play into such a strong early champ such as
and there's not
Olaf.
really ways to like outskill Olaf versus Mundo. That's a very stat stick fight, you know? Like, so yeah, I feel like it was like execution didn't work out, but I think it was just because the draft didn't work out. Like, you know, I don't like Mundo top in that situation, and I don't like Maokai support in that situation. Even though Maokai is normally a very strong character, I feel like we just didn't have enough. Like, the idea of sound, right? You do Maokai, Jin, and Jace, and that's such a strong core, right? But like, then what are we gonna do about Vavai, right? Like, you know, and I felt like we just didn't have enough damage either.
Yeah.
Like,
I think one of the biggest issues there was that, you know, we needed the momentum with the Jace jungle. You know, we were counting on that pick, but we just didn't have the strength around the map to support it, especially with Jin getting so fed, where Jin is generally supposed to be the supportive unit there. As the ADC.
Exactly. And like, the Jin, like, we fed Jin, but Jin's also not like a hyper scaling ADC. You know, Jin's not a Smolder or a Jinx or something like that, right? So like, getting the Jin fed was good there, but when everyone else is fed and they have a Vi, like,
It's not
I
much
think
you could do
Vi
there.
was the real issue there, right? Like, Olaf was big, but it's like any plays you could do to get around Olaf just get shut down by Vi ult.
Yeah, that's why I hate facing against Vi, one of my least favorite champs.
Yep, I mean, Vi just security. It's like,
Yeah,
do you
press
want that guy
R.
dead? All right, cool. I'll do it. Want to see me do it again? Give me 65 seconds, and I'll do it. But yeah, let's go on break, and we'll be back for game 2. All right, and welcome back, Eastern and Buffalonians alike. Easterlinians. I'm going to make that up. Yeah. Anyways, hello. We are in the initial pick and ban phase, and yeah, I like that we're trading by Rise ban because, you know, the pick order is obviously different. Everyone just knows Rise is the guy right now. Like,
Rise is the guy right now.
Yeah.
Actualizer, the item was built for him.
I do, okay, there, sides got swapped, so actually the bans are the same. I was going to say, actually, the sides would be swapped now. Yeah, so that makes more sense. The UI just hadn't updated yet. But, all right, so very similar pick and ban. They're going to be picking Orianna this time. Now, you mentioned that you thought Orianna would have been a good pick last time, and I agree with that. So it's interesting that they're going for her at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Orianna's always a good pick, but yeah, we'll see what they pick around it. Usually it's good with stuff like Wukong, who's really, really strong right now. So, but Wukong's banned. So.
And so's Malphite. Like, you know, the classic combos with Orianna, right? So, but I mean, when is Orianna bad? You know, like
that's pretty.
There are comps around Orianna that are bad, but she's never the bad part of them. You know, like.
I was thinking about this to myself yesterday. Like, Orianna might be broken.
Yeah.
There's just like there's no comp that she doesn't fit in.
Yeah. No, just an excellently designed champ. And you know, when people say broken, I don't know, but like, I like the role Orianna fills. You know, like, but Taliyah Pantheon. I'm gonna guess that that's Pantheon in the jungle. But then again, Pantheon top that could be much more aggressive. And Bessa. Okay, we're getting something to note also is that this is a fearless draft. So we can't pick the same champions as before. So yeah, I'm curious if it's going to be Taliyah mid or Taliyah jungle. I haven't seen Taliyah in jungle for a while, despite the fact she's designed for it.
Yeah,
like,
if I had to guess, I'd say it's mid for sure. Oh yeah, there's a really good combo. J4 Ori.
J4 Ori and Mbessa Ori is another one too, because Mbessa can just ult to the back line. Like,
I mean, yeah, this is looking like a really good comp for dive. So it's good that they have the Taliyah to kind of counteract
Taliyah is a deterrent. Aatrox, I was gonna say, I feel like Jax is pretty good here. I feel you want to match this aggression, right? This is they have a ultra aggressive comp right now, and you want to match the aggression. And Renekton and Pantheon is, you know,
very
pretty sharp teeth right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is gonna be Pantheon in the jungle for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, they banned Kai'Sa. Really good for the dive comp that they're cooking up right now.
Yeah, I like reacting to it. Got ban MF. I don't think I've ever seen Zero play MF. So like, and Corki another good dive comp ADC. Like, yeah.
I'm interested to see what they're gonna pick. TBH.
I'm thinking on it. It's. Yeah, I'm curious to see what we're going to pick because I can't really see like a through line with our team composition yet, right? Like I don't see any real strong synergies. I just see strong individual champs, right? Like,
yeah, okay, there's a Xayah. So.
I like Xayah. Xayah is a fantastic choice here.
Yeah. See if they get the Xayah Rakan.
Oh, Sivir. Yeah, that's really good. That's very strong with their team.
So does that mean they're gonna pick an enchanter support? Let's find out.
Yeah, they don't necessarily need a tank or a juggernaut either, just because they have so much engage, right? It's like they're not gonna be going for long fights.
Low key, I want to see like a Braum or something here. I love Braum.
Braum is on job, but Milio. Yep, that makes sense. The enchanter. Yep, bada bing. Okay, so what support do you go here to match this? Again, I feel like you're going to want someone... on Eastern side, I feel like you want someone bulky, essentially. Like, honestly, this could be another good place to pull.
Shield.
Alistair, I honestly think would be pretty solid here. Good anti-engage.
Alistair might be, really strong, actually.
Yeah. Nautilus is another good pick. Like, we're going to be basically trying to match their aggression. It's going to be a arms race to see who can be more aggressive, essentially.
Right. This bot lane is really, really strong.
Yes. No, I personally...
On the side of Eastern, at least.
I love Nautilus. Again, similar to Vi, you click on a person and they die, assuming your team is there. Yeah, no, very, like, this one's going to be a brawl. Like, people are going to be throwing hands left and right.
This is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
And it's going to be a matter of who gets ahead first, basically. And then from there, you know, it's like a Pantheon that's behind can't do much. Renekton that's behind can't do much. You know, it's like that on both sides. So,
yeah, I think comp-wise, it looks like Eastern's going to have to play a little bit more towards the early game than...
oh, absolutely.
You know, I feel like the Ori scaling and the Sivir scaling is really going to do a lot for Buffalo, so...
I feel like you want, like, an early gank on mid lane this game. Like...
maybe. I would like to see the Pantheon play towards the bot side this game. I think the setup that Xayah Nautilus have is really, really good.
Regardless, early gank this game, in my opinion, because like
yeah, absolutely,
you need to shut something down because their team is like a well-oiled machine. It's got many working parts together, and if you can take out one of those parts, the team's gonna become a lot less valuable, right? So it's like, yeah, take down the Sivir Milio or the Orianna. I think the lowest priority target is probably the Ambessa. Like, Ambessa is obviously very, you know, Ambessa that's behind obviously can't do that much, but I think Ambessa is the least pivotal part of, like, she synergizes, but she's not going to go in like Jarvan does in the same way.
Yep.
So, yeah. So this will be game 2. The first game is on Buffalo side. So if Buffalo wins it, then they're going to take it home quite decisively. But I like this team comp adaptation from Eastern. Overall, yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I think draft side 1 is Buffalo, by the way. I like the team comps on both sides. I think it's going to be a really fun game to watch. But on Buffalo's side, I think they have a little bit more power in the late game. So I think while it is going to be a close game, I really hope to see Eastern coming ahead in the early game and carrying that through to the victory.
Especially with a champ like Pantheon. Like Pantheon,
Renekton,
yep,
and Xayah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I do love Xayah as a pick as kind of like the anti-engage, right? Like, we have a lot of good ways.
It's perfect for that dive comp that they've got going there.
I'm surprised they didn't ban it, honestly, because Xayah is kind of the only ADC who can do that. So, like...
Yeah.
All right.
That is surprising.
We are going into the game momentarily here. And this one's going to be one to watch out for the early game especially, which... Again, we get too much faster in the season, right? You know, if a minion spawns so much quicker now. So, you know, normally this would be the kind of comp where I'm like, oh, we gotta watch out for an early invade. But you know, everyone's gonna be nice on their curfew, going to be hitting lane just in time. Not really any time for in the neighborhood shenanigans. But it's gonna come down to these early fights. Wait a minute, it looks like there's a scuffle going on top side already.
Yeah, early top lane gameplay.
Now, I think Renekton is much stronger earlier than Ambessa.
I think also this matchup seems like it would be favored in Renekton's
I agree. I agree.
Not that I know much about top lane matchups, but it seems to me that Renekton would be able to keep up with Ambessa and the shield breaking.
I like our lane matchups a lot more. Now, Sivir's obviously really good into Nautilus, but like overall, I like the lane matchups for one-on-ones much more. It gets much scarier when Buffalo comes together as a team and all those moving machine parts start to operate, right?
The junglers are pathing in opposite directions here, which is interesting. I didn't realize. Oh.
Yeah, we got an early fight and yeah, much stronger early lane on Eastern side. We are playing this correctly so far. We are using our aggression and yeah, and mid lane going to be pretty even, but looks like the I think that Drywall should be available for a mid lane gank because I think he finishes from here and then he should try to path the dragon. But
yeah,
going to be showing why Ambessa is a bad matchup into Renekton. Renekton just has much more of his kit complete in the early game. He's a notorious bully.
One thing about this Ori Talia matchup, I've actually played it recently. It's a really even matchup, so it's gonna come down to what the junglers do with their laners, and we'll see. I find it kind of interesting. J4's pathing this game. I would have expected him to path towards top because it seems to me Sivir and Millia would be a lane that's always pushing. But then again, maybe, you know, you'd think Xayah Nautilus has the prio. So I don't know. It's just something to think about. I don't know.
It looks like we're setting up for the gank topside because mid is relatively pushed in and bot is completely pushed in, so they're not making a play there. It looks like they're going to reset it. The question is, are we going for a play here? Looks like we're going to try to chip her down, possibly set her up for a dive. Yeah, that's actually, that is Pantheon murder range right there. So, but also at the same time, forcing the back is good enough. Yeah, but wait a minute. Jarvan says, you're not going home today, son. No, you're still needed here. But without Ambessa there, they can't quite do as much of his royal decree.
Not much to play.
Yeah.
Renekton's pushing up here though, so.
Yeah, this could turn around suddenly, and yeah, kind of like the oh crap drywall turnaround there. Like, oh wait, does he need me? Thankfully, Renekton a little squirmy, you know, able to slither through the mud there.
Yeah, there's a lot of dashing going on there.
Yeah. Oh, but wait a minute. The fight's, they're still on Drywall. Drywall might be forced to do a flash here. Going to use the empowered E to get away, and my God, the tower, you're backing way too close, buddy. Yeah, no, the pressure is immense.
Yeah, this might be one of the most drawn out early game skirmishes I've seen.
But as stated, this is an early game type matchup. So like, yeah, it makes sense that there's a lot of fighting on both sides. Both of these teams would normally be early game oriented. I just think Eastern's a little more early game oriented at the moment. Okay, going to get a nice hook, but it's got the bone plating, so not that big of a trade.
This fight determines the dragon. It's up in 30 seconds.
Yes,
so.
You're absolutely right. And going to be a very even fight. I think they come out ahead because of the damage to Shambo. But, yeah, Pantheon's rotating towards it. But Jarvan, other side of the map, I don't think they're fishing for a dragon play. And more engagement going on in the bot lane. A bit more fighting going on there right now. And Familio, very low. This is looking like a very promising dragon for Eastern. The question is, does Pantheon want to stop by mid lane first before trying to secure it? No, Pantheon pathing topside. This is a very objective averse match. I guess it makes sense because you want to get the ganks, right? You want to scale early, but like, I don't think J4 is in quite the position to take it. The Orianna could be potentially a threat. There's a big level 6 discrepancy here. Like, I'd much rather have an Orianna ult than a Talia ult. Yeah.
We might see a Talia ult on top side here, though, as Pantheon closes in on the Ambessa.
Ambessa is a bit pushed up, trying to get the cheeky back there, but Renekton's going to come in, basically testing for vision. Yeah, no, if a Talia ult's not going to happen just yet. The question is, how much does Inferno want to pressure it? Not a lot. Okay, we got pings. The first fight for Dragon's going to be here, but we're in a bad position for this. Zero has to back. It's time. So, like... All right, we got Talia, we got Not. And, I mean, Pantheon ult isn't on the board yet.
Yep, and it looks like a free scuttle for Buffalo.
That's a big deal. I wonder if you give up this dragon in the interest of tempo. Like, trying to get... But then again...
yeah, it certainly could be a play where we just look towards the top side. Because, again, Ambessa's sitting here pushed up with a frozen wave.
Yeah, I think that's the play, but it's a little late to commit to that. And sure enough, because it's late to commit to that, we have to have a fight in the river by Dragon. And, oh, there's the Sivir ult going to be rushing it. Oh, but put Shambo in between. Oh, but this is not favorable. They're surrounded on all sides, and the Talia wall not going to be doing a lot there. Okay, forces out the flash from the Jarvan, but Jarvan not afraid to go in. Xayah going to ult off, and this is excellent. This is Excellent.
Perfect position here for Eastern to take the drag.
Okay. We were absolutely wrong. The play there was to take the fight there.
Well, okay, actually, not to take the drag. I don't know who said that. They probably don't know
It
what
was
they're
me.
talking about.
I imitated your voice perfectly for a moment.
Oh.
But yeah, that fight looked disastrous at first, especially with the first blood. But like, once again, that Xayah ult proving so valuable to stop Vajarvan. Vajarvan overcommitting there when the Xayah had it, and then that gives Pantheon a clear window to dive for support and take absolute priority.
Yep. That was a really well played fight by Eastern. I think the turnaround, especially after the Talia wall, that Talia wall blocks the Orianna from entering
You're
at all.
absolutely right. I didn't even notice that when it happened. It was, but yeah, and then, yeah, this is why you pick Xayah in this situation.
Yep.
Okay. Looks like now I hear another fight happening right now. We're going into the ultra slow-mo. There we are. Okay, and Ambessa died. Yeah, I feel like Ambessa is the weak link on that team. Not from a player standpoint, but more so from just a comp standpoint. Like, I feel like she's a little redundant with Jarvan there, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know if Ambessa's quite worth the risk that Ambessa poses.
Yeah.
Right.
Or 5.5k gold, or sorry, 1.5k gold up.
Yeah, this is a much better showing from Eastern. But now, I think Lance knows.
Mid, but,
I think Lance, does Lance know you're getting awfully close to that wall, Lance? Oh, it's like a horror movie.
Oh no.
It's like a horror movie.
Perfect,
Lance doesn't
perfect
know.
knock up. Into the ult,
and the
into
flash
the ult.
is not enough.
And he's dead.
Oh. No, it's not enough. But maybe Vapanth can catch him?
I doubt it. We'll see if Pantheon goes for the...
Pantheon's going, not defending Vitalia, but going to be going for it, which absolutely is the play, considering that Dragon is up. J4 just going to be like, get me out of here, champ. But, I mean, our bot lane is cooking.
They are cooking.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going to start the Dragon now with J4 on low HP.
J4 low.
Milio's
Milio dead. No, this is a really good position, actually, even with Lance taking the death there. And, I mean, yeah, there's not much Ambessa can do into this Renekton either to catch back up. It's looking very similar to how I was looking for Inferno last game.
It is looking... It's on the flip side this time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
They take the first Dragon. What's the next Dragon? I want to see.
You want it? Well, I mean, they took the first Dragon so late. We don't know yet, right? We're not on Soul yet. So like the Soul being determined. So yeah, how dare you walk up to lane? How dare you? I'm gonna poke you with that. J4 is on this side of the neighborhood though, looking to make some kind of tempo swing, especially with the Rift objective up.
Ori coming as well. She's got the shockwave up. They're looking for
a brief flash of a certain detective showing up on the screen. If you know, you know.
Shoot, I don't know.
You don't know. It's okay. It's okay. It was for like a nanosecond. It was like the ending of Fight Club. Okay, but Talia going to be coming in here for the fight. And that's another thing about our team, right? Pantheon and Talia have global presence. And if anyone is out of position for Buffalo, they can shut it down.
Yep, and they should be able to secure the grubs here.
Yeah. And that's something else to note. Drywall and Lance, you know, they played together last season, right? So
yeah, they've got that synergy.
Yeah, they know each other. So I like that. I'd like giving those two the champs with the global ults. Yeah,
this looking pretty even too.
This is looking really rough for Buffalo. Like their plan isn't working. They haven't even gotten that many picks.
J4 and Pantheon both finished their items. Lance too. I mean, it's about to get crazy.
Well, yeah, exactly. Our global patrol, our enforcers of dystopia here have their items. They are ready to just come down from the skies and smite anyone who misbehaves on Buffalo. And looks like it's going to be happening. And it goes from a flash on the Orianna. Really wants to get that kill to get that mid tower, and that is massive. They're going to have to do something pretty big here if they want to defend this mid tower, because all those plates are going to Lance now.
This is exactly the early game lead I was hoping for on the side of Eastern here.
Yeah, same.
And hopefully they can carry that into the late game,
Well,
or at least mid game.
Similarly, like Sivers feels like more of like a utility ADC compared to Xayah, right? So like the bot lane is looking ugly. The top lane is looking ugly, and mid is doing just fine. They're even, but like the Orianna is a smaller piece of a greater whole. She's a cog in a machine, quite literally. So like, yeah, they're just stuck under tower. Yeah, I like responding. Shambo really is trigger happy with those emotes, so
Yeah,
he
is. I've noticed.
I don't condone it. I like Buffalo replying with a simple, non-flashy thumbs up. That's class right there.
It's like the monkey versus the lion.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like something's going to be happening in mid lane just about now, though. But Jarvan going in, but we have tower here. And at this point, I'm not that scared of that Jarvan-Orianna combo, honestly.
Well, that's I don't think I am either, actually. One thing is Orianna has opted for
Oh, wait, and Lance coming in here to punish for Jarvan for daring to try to make a play. And he's going to do it. He's going to give a shut out. He's going to get out of there. Oh, that's big. He can turn the fight around now. Their resources are used up. Oh, my word. This is exactly what Buffalo needs. The double shutdown on Jarvan, that's huge. Now it's like Jarvan has been fed this whole time. Like, those are two massive shutdowns.
Yeah, really good angle they found there on the Pantheon. But yeah, no, I think the fact that Orianna is forced to go this lesser damage build with Seraphs is making it a little bit harder for Buffalo.
Yeah, well, because the idea is that she's just there for the ultimate, right? Like,
Yeah.
keep herself safe.
Yeah, but I feel that Buffalo's damage, on the damage side, they're a little bit lesser than Eastern.
But I mean, it still worked out for them, and I feel like the Talia ult there was a little overcommittal. But now we have a game. Now we have a match. This is much more even. Eastern's still ahead, but like, I am now really scared of that Jarvan.
Okay, well now I'm scared of that Jarvan.
You're scared of what I'm scared of.
Yeah.
Don't dig too deep in my mind. It might get existential quickly. But going to now, Ambessa is more online now in this fight, and Jarvan is here to back up the homie with both buffs too, and it looks like Inferno is going to respect it despite the wave being so far pushed up, which is good essentially.
Yeah, I think one thing that's really working in Buffalo's favor here is the synergy between mid and jungle. I mean, they got Darkstar, Ori, and Darkstar J4.
You know what? That would
It's
bring it
something
back.
they got to work out.
Destroyer of universes, galaxies even. Actually, a galaxy smaller than a universe. Ignore it. It reverse the order of operations there. But now, I like this attempt. That hook was looking very promising, but going to get the whiff. But still, we're double downing. Everyone's coming here, bot. We want this part of the map. We want to get all those future dragons. So we're going to take this tower right now, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yep. And
but we're trading mid.
Return for the mid wave. So,
ooh, I don't know if I like that trade.
You know, I think it's not too bad, only because the mid lane tower is looking pretty low on Ori's side. But
yeah, but I mean, they get so much damage on that.
On the second turret there.
And I think she gets away from this. Yeah, gets away from it.
Oh my goodness, Elvin Cyber.
It's a great...
The great escape.
Yeah. No.
Let's
But-
see a replay on that dive here.
The dive worked, even with the missed Nautilus Q, but Buffalo adapted very well, and with Rift, probably wasn't the time to make this play because they got way more from that than we did. Now, granted, Zero is very fed and very scary right now, but losing that much mid-prio is devastating, in my opinion. Like, that gives them a window to get more map control and more pressure on objectives than they had any shot of before.
Yeah, that's a good point. But it looks like
All right, we're taking...
EMU
Okay,
might be able to trade back this mid tower after all.
yeah, it's a little bit more... It's more even now, and I think now it does turn around a bit, especially if we get this top tower, too. Which looks like Lance is coming in with the assist here. Might not be needed, but it's more about the just the threat of it, right? Now the question is, do we want to interrupt this back? Looks like we're going for it. Lance got in front.
Yes. And
Oh.
a really sneaky play there from Lance.
Yep. And the panic ultimate. Yeah, that was clean.
Really nice look.
That was pre-calculated murder from Lance's end, and he got away with it. He can testify that to a lawyer if he wants to. Like, okay, but they're going to be turning it around. Now, Grant, Pantheon is not an easy character to dive. Like, it was almost like the threat of a dive more than it's like they wanted him to panic.
Dream there, I think.
Yeah, it's like they were expecting him to just throw out his E for no reason.
This is huge.
Yeah, the ult coming in and Renekton coming in. Yeah, exactly. This Renekton's not a free kill by any means. He's been ahead the entire time, and yeah, a lot of suggestions of danger coming from Buffalo, and not quite making it through to approval.
Yep, that's all they are, just suggestions.
Yeah.
The map is completely open.
Oh, wait a minute. Now there's the
Jarvan.
Jarvan-Orianna combo. Now much more devastating now that the Jarvan is so fed. Going to get another shutdown. More money in Jarvan's pocket. Now the question is, do you think that having everything funneled into the Jarvan is enough for them to turn it around? Because I honestly think it might be, actually.
I think, look, I think getting the shutdown on Ori is huge. And I think, yes, the J4 might be able to have enough to swing this game into Buffalo's favor, but on Eastern side, they've got the top T2s, T1s, and mid and bot, and the map is really open for them. So I think with these two dragons, they can make a lot more plays on the bot side. And
we're going to be committing to the Ambessa to take her down. Basically, we're getting as much map control as we can right now. Limit that Jarvan's options.
Wow, great kill. They should get the tower here, and the dragon will be spawning in a couple minutes. I actually don't know when it will spawn.
I think that so far dragon control has been decidedly ours.
Yeah.
But with Jarvan so strong now, it's not going to be as simple as before. Like, look at this Jarvan going in. Now Drywall has to run from him because he is... All three of his kills are massive shutdowns. And can we make it a fourth? Gonna give it to the Sivir. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a very smart play. And now they get Baron.
We'll see. Dragon is up on the bot side of the map.
Yeah, will they give up Soul Point for it? I don't know if that's a good trade, but what Baron will do is it will slow down the game, because even though they are behind in towers, well, Eastern's here to contest it. So, okay, looking pretty even. The J4 still full of juice, still has everything needed to get to the backline, but gonna be cut out, gonna be brought down with CC, and J4, not a sturdy champion, gonna go down right there. And now this Baron could be Eastern's, and if it's Eastern's, everyone's... no, you just reset it. You just reset it. It's too risky. Don't go for it.
Well, yeah, but now J4 is dead for 30 seconds. This is looking like a free dragon.
That's free dragon, and that's Soul Point. That's massive. And Talia clearly agrees.
Yeah, she's, practicing the scorched earth policy. This is all mine.
All mine. Yeah,
it.
I can control the earth. Why not scorch it,
Yeah.
I choose what's mine. But yeah, that's going to be Soul Point. And, great, yeah. No, the Baron Gambit was a bit greedy, especially with Dragon Soul up. Well, not Soul, with Soul Point up.
Orianna is looking a little dead here.
Well, yeah,
I
you
can't
were
lie.
saying that's the thing is Orianna very team reliant, right? Like OP, yeah, going to try to get the execute, going to have a flash just to get the kill. That's a little extra.
Well, you know, she was gonna waste a lot of time. I think. I don't know if it was worth it or not, but clearly Lance thought so, and so I agree with Lance.
You know what? It's very easy to agree with Lance most of the time.
My goat Lance.
Now we got a real gem going down. Jarvan going to have to use his engage to just back out of a fight. Knows for Renekton is coming, and there's not much Viambessa can add here. And without Orianna, the Jarvan dive isn't as scary. If the game stays like it at this pace, then it will definitely... I think Eastern will absolutely win it. So they're going... I think it's going to come down to if there's a Baron fight. Because without a Baron fight, I think Eastern wins. With a Baron fight, if Eastern wins the Baron fight, Eastern wins on the spot. But if Buffalo wins the Baron fight, then that's their ticket back into this game.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think, you know, as well, the longer this game goes on, I think the better it is for Buffalo with the Sivir and the Ori scaling.
absolutely.
So we'll have to see. I mean, Talia is a good scaler, but I think the overall composition of the Eastern's team is more geared towards early mid game.
Exactly. Especially, like, people do, like, overstate Pantheon's weakness in late game, but it is true. Pantheon's not as scary in the late game. He can still blow you up, but he's not as scary. Renekton, a lot less scary too. Talia's still pretty scary. Yeah, and this Ambessa can't catch a break. Oh, and going to get caught up on the Panth in the ultimate, and going to get away. Going to have to use the Talia ult because the Nautilus Q missed, and got caught in a corner.
Yep.
Now this
could be a scary situation for Eastern.
Yeah, this could turn around, but this also sets up the Baron play potentially.
Yeah. Looks like nothing's going to come of it. Or he gets the bot tower.
Very smart move on the Ori's part. Yeah, because Eastern's not quite ready to take Baron yet. It will be soon, though, and Ori does have to be there for that. We're doing the pings for it. Eastern pretty much just waiting for that one pick.
Yep. They're looking for mid-pro here. I don't know what else to say.
Well, you don't need to because we got a fight starting and going to disengage from the Jarvan pretty well, but Shambo caught out of position here. Going to get the Miller ult.
Huge Ori ult.
Huge Ori ult. That's going to be exactly what they need. And going to get rid of Zero. Okay. Okay. And all of our damage is very low. And that could open up Baron.
Wow. Okay. That was a completely fight-altering Ori ult, I think.
Yeah, that was massive. But they're going to be too weak afterwards to take Baron is the thing. They can set up for it. They can get their vision. They can get the scuttle. But, like, I don't know. It's gonna take another one of those, I think, in order to really get this game into a good position for them. But that Jarvan being fed and the Ori, I mean, look at how much, despite how much map control Eastern has, look at the farm on Ori. Like,
yeah,
that's really good.
265.
That's good that's good mental right there.
It's good mental.
It is. To maintain that farm under that circumstance. Who are you emoting to, Shambo? I want to know. I want to know.
You know, sometimes it's just a
Maybe it's
a feeling
for yourself.
Thing.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's just maybe it's even a cry for help. he's hoping one of us will see it.
Yeah. Maybe Shambo isn't so BM with those after all. Maybe it's just a deep look into his soul.
Oh man.
Then again, probably not.
Well, Soul's gonna be up
but
here.
notice Soul. Here's Soul point
seconds.
right here. Yeah. Now this is a fight that they could potentially turn around. Like, they are dangerous this fight. They have their ultimates. Ori with Death Cap now fixing up that damage problem. Yeah, this is looking much scarier for Buffalo. I mean, from Buffalo. Buffalo's looking much scarier here.
Yep, as they're going to fight for the mid prio here. We'll see
And I mean,
who's able
Sivir,
to get their setup.
master at pushing as a character. And now Ambessa gets to start the fight. Going to get a few scuffles in. I like that. Throw Ambessa in first. We do get the Infernal Soul, which is massive. They spent a little bit too much time tiptoeing there, but the Oriole is massive, and we're going to die for this.
Yep. It's a wide.
And do you take Baron here, or do you think you just go for the mid and then take Baron? Like, yeah, they're going for the mid. I agree with this. Okay.
Yep, you've got a minute. Why not take both?
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's exactly what they're going to do. This is a big turnaround. Yeah, the J4 and Ori is much scarier now that she has Death Cap. Can they end off of this?
Looks like they're going to try.
Yeah.
And
I think they might do it with Sivir's push. Oh my word, this is a massive turnaround. Yeah, no, it's bleeding. You can't stop it. An amazing comeback from Buffalo.
Wow. They were down 2.
You can see it, yeah. They knew that they could have won that. They knew that they were in the lead. They had a good thing going. But just the J4 swung it around.
Yeah, they were 2K gold behind,
also,
and they ended that 3K gold up.
That Orianna doing that farming, making sure to get that Death Cap so that the J4 combo could be, like, without the Orianna being fed, that doesn't work as well.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a really smart decision for itemization on the Ori with Shadow Flame into Death Cap after the Seraphs, because you do need the Seraphs.
You pointed out, you need it for damage, essentially. Yeah. No, Eastern's got to be kicking themselves, and Zach coming in, giving everyone the reassurance. He's a wholesome body, that Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Zach knows that was a hard loss. No, but I mean, that was a really good game.
It was a good game.
That was a really good game.
Really intense first couple minutes.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. Yeah, I mean, the ending of that basically speaks for itself, right? I mean, that is, you know, what I like is that they had their plan. Their plan didn't work, but they stuck to the plan anyways.
Yeah.
They basically brute forced the plan.
I think it was a really good showing on Eastern's part in both games.
Yes. The adaptation from Eastern, they look so much more commanding that second game too.
Yeah, right.
Like we adapted to their play style. We knew that we were playing it a bit too slow. And I would really like to see Eastern maintain more of an aggressive play style throughout the series, because I like seeing aggressive Eastern, you know.
Yeah, right. I think that it was a really fun game to watch.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I think in the second game it looked a little better, but I think it might be because I feel like they picked a little bit more of comfort picks for them. You know, like if I had to guess, I would say the Pantheon is probably a little bit more of a comfortable pick than the Jace.
Well, Pantheon and Talia, though, were a really good combination.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because of the global presence.
Yeah,
but
I think those are more comfortable champions for Lance and for Drywall Boxer. And I think that showed in their performance.
Yes, they definitely they improved. They had a good comp, and they improved overall. And also, again, it was like the Ziggs wasn't the pick there, right? And and I think that Vitalia was a much more comfortable pick, a much more active pick.
Right.
Because I think that passive doesn't really fit our play style. So
yeah.
But that's gonna be it for the game tonight. Let's go into schedule one more time, just so you know where to see us next time. So tomorrow we got the run back against Buffalo in Valorant. Stick around for that. Show up for that. That's gonna be a good one. And then Eastern's going against Bowling Green in Valorant, and then we got the Ohio University double whammy. Michigan versus Ohio, very, very classic. If you're a Michigander or from Ohio, but yeah, that's going to be happening in both League of Legends and in Valorant.
Yep. Hopefully we can get our revenge tomorrow on the games in Valorant.
In the gun game.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm Henry Perrin.
I'm Nolan Shee.
And thanks for joining.